Chris Morrow, you've come all the way from the States. What do you love about this part of the world?
Oh, I mean, like I said, this is my favorite part of Australia, and it's so great to be having an event back on this stretch of coast after so many years. And I'm just glad the rest of the world gets to see how gorgeous this coastline is.
And just going for a bit of a wander, it looks like the surfers have been moving a little bit further down the bank. And this is Thomas Debierre from Guadeloupe, who's opening his account. And, well, we're seeing a lot of these Caribbean, and in particular French Caribbean nations being represented at the World Juniors.
There's 2 or 3 kind of pretty defined peaks down there that they're leaning pretty hard into. And all of them have a tough inside section that they got to connect with. And, you know, that was a pretty strong one by Thomas. As we see right here, here's Mateus Herdy from Brazil.
Mateus, he's in the red jersey, so he is the top seed. Here's the wide angle as Allan from Barbados. Another Caribbean nation went on the proper right, as we saw Mateus on the left that turned into the right, but 23 minutes,
yeah, here's
40 remaining. Here's the replay, Chris.
Yeah, the 7.0 by Thomas. This is what he opened up on, and that was it right there, just cracking it. You know, we talked earlier about picking your targets.
So this is the south coast of New South Wales. We're seeing Mateus Herdy. He's having a look. It's only a small wave. It's probably just a bit of a one-hit wonder. And he did it quite nicely right up until the part where he fell off. And once you jump around the other side of Brisbane, you get to the Sunshine Coast. So they're all very specific little regions. And, you know, don't even get us started on South Australia or Western Australia. Here goes Thomas Debierre. And that was just the one hit as well, but it was a nicely done one. Behind him, Mateus Herdy will be looking to put some significant points on the board. Beautiful turn there, got nice and vert. Skates over this section through the inside and connects the dots. And that was a nicely completed wave for the Brazilian surfer.
Interesting.
It's not a bad comparison to have made about you, is it?
Yeah, look at that. I mean, good form, putting his board, weaving it together nicely. Nice crack right there. I'll tell you what, Bruce Irons looked a lot like that in his early days at Huntington Beach. I remember when he used to come over from Hawaii and compete. This kid's got some recipe ingredients in there in his surfing.
Was very much involved with Joel Parkinson's 2012 World Title campaign, and used to train the late great Andy Irons back in the day, amongst others. Has played his part in Jack Freestone's career, another winner here. And he's looking after Shay at this event. So if you want a handler at an event like this, you could do far, far worse than Wes Bird.
It's amazing the teams that these athletes are putting together at such young ages. As we watch Mateus right there, cracks that one nicely. And then a nice little layback into the closeout section. So not a bad score right there.
His turns and the way he throws himself into sections.
Yeah, this is a good heat right here. Got a good heat going.
Allan, he's on his backhand and he just got stuck. You can see that one coming quite a way off, so he'll be forgetting about that one.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's making it or not. Here we go. Here's Mateus's wave. Look how fast he cracks this one right up here in that bully section. That was high. That was really good. And then lays back onto that foam, but just I don't think the judges are going to give him that second churn, unfortunately. So that's going to cost him. So you gotta really do some research to find your spot.
All right, here goes Tom Debierre, the heat leader. And, well, he had a look at that section and decided, you know what, I'm going to save my ankles and my board. And he's just ducked through the back there.
You always have to, you know, have that relationship with a good shaper to keep things fresh. So he's certainly keeping it going.
All right, here goes Allan, the Bajan surfer. We saw surfer from Barbados. Wow, that was a big hit. Can he ride out of it? Not quite. That was a huge blast. More traditional surfing. Here's what's gone down in this heat so far. This is Thomas Debierre. He's the heat leader. And that was his first wave. He got things going with a 7. Here goes one of the youngest surfers in the draw, Mateus Herdy. He's just 15. That's going to change tomorrow when he turns 16. But yeah, super young, born in 2001. I didn't know humans were born that recently, but there you go. And this is Thomas Debierre's backup wave, a 4.17. And yeah, he stomped that one.
It's the last World Championship to be decided. And here goes Herdy on an inside right. He's winding up.
Oh, and he stomped that.
Yeah.
Wow, that was almost like one of those John flat down airs. Like he sort of projected out to the flats And behind him, here goes Allan. Well, that wasn't what he would have been hoping for when he paddled into that wave. We sneak under the 5-minute mark. Can't wait to see a replay of Mateus Herdy's last wave. We see him taking off. Clean green face, pumps. There's his target, to use the phrase of the day. And he just whips it around super quick.
They're definitely, the rides, if you've noticed in this in these later heats, have gotten a little shorter.
Yep, there it is. The last score for Herdy. He needed a 6.3 something. He got a 5.83. So it is his highest scoring wave. It's not quite enough for the lead, but it's definitely narrowed his requirement. He's now chasing a 5.35. So we're playing cat and mouse out here at Bombo Beach. Now what's going to happen as this wave plays out? Mateus leaves that well away, and Thomas Debierre shuts the door on him there, but he relinquishes priority. So with a minute 10 to go.
But he paddled for that little insider, and they switched it over to Che, but didn't matter. He's still got a backside shot right here.
Backhand air reverse. He rides out of it easily and throws it back up into the lip once again. Turns around the other way and goes right, and he seems happy with that. Gives a couple of little fist clenches.
If Mateus hasn't just walked away with this heat.
So you think he's going to? You think he's going to get a day off for his birthday?
Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's it. He'll be kicking back for his birthday.
He's chasing a 5.35. You know, the judges will be looking at the replay, and so are we. He eyed off his section, spun it around lightning quick, never grabbed, just did the rotation, got that little turn in, and then one last little blast, and you see him there just go, come on, give it to me.
Yeah, he surfed that wave well from start to finish, so it wasn't just that maneuver right there, which was a big one. It was the fact that he weaved these other little whitewater banks together as well, and he had some speed thrown in the inside, so it's actually one of the longer waves we've seen.
He's looking for a 5.35. It's in the hand of the judges. Has he overtaken Thomas Debierre from Guadeloupe? Yes, he has. It's a 5.6 and the win. And there it is. You see him on the beach. He's pumped. So tomorrow's his birthday, and it looks like he's going to be skipping round 2 as a present, so he'll be psyched.